This time we're joined by the representatives from the Texas State Bobcats. We have head coach Danny Kaspar, number 0, Bobby Conley, and number 1, Kavin Gilder-Tilbury. I'd like to start off with Coach Kaspar making a brief opening statement, please.
Well, we're very excited about this victory. I'm speaking as a coach. I'm as excited about us, fighting back from a 34-21 deficit at halftime. I thought we D'd them up pretty good. They were shooting the ball well. Some of that was off our turnovers the first half, where they were able to, get some fast break points or points off of turnovers, and I think that led to a good shooting percentage. Second half, we didn't turn it over near as much. I think we turned it over only 4 times, and we were able to, I think, hold them down shooting wise. And it says we held them to 39. So, and on the other hand, we shot 36, and then yet it looked like if we got a shot off, we were going to make it. And they executed real well. They showed more patience the second half than the first half. We settled down. Imani Gant, had a monster game rebounding, and Kavin shot the ball well from the 3. And then, we had a lot of contributors. Malcolm McCray came in and did a great job. Bobby also did a great job. Anthony Roberson, and this was a true team effort. So I'm really proud of the victory. And, we beat a good team tonight. I thought they were ready to play by the way they were hitting their shots the first half and playing pretty good D on us. So it's just a tale of 2 halves. And the second half was ours, and it was a great effort on the part of our team.
This time we'll open it to questions for the student athletes only. And once again, please wait for a microphone and identify yourself.
Joe Vizzelli from the San Marcos Daily Record for Bobby. Take me through that last shot there at the end of the game.
Honestly, I don't even really remember it. I just OJ gave me the handoff, and I had a little bit of space, and I know we didn't have much time, so I just let it fly, and it went in.
For Kavin, you guys hit some big 3-pointers down there at the end. You had 2 wide open ones, and is it kind of hard in those situations sometimes because you pretty much have to hit it when you're open like that?
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the corner threes. It's just not my field. But my teammates told me to keep shooting, and shot the ball pretty good, 50% from 3.
What was said at halftime for either one of you? What was kind of said at halftime there? You were down in a tough situation at the half.
Just stick together. Coach TJ, one of our coaches said, it's still another half to play. He could tell that the other team didn't really want it as much. He could tell, so we just had to play another 20 minutes and got the victory, I guess.
What's it like in the locker room? You guys have a belief to you now. With the last couple of games, even when you've been down Little Rock or even UTA, you're able to kind of come back and make it close there at the end. What's it like in that locker room, the belief that you guys have right now?
I just feel like our maturity level is going up some because Kaspar was a big believer in that early in the season, and I feel like we bought into it and we really believe in it and we believe in the system, and that's where we got it so far.
Bobby, you're kind of waiting on a moment. You're not sure how many minutes you're going to get, but this was a big opportunity for you. How tough is it to prepare, not knowing maybe necessarily how many minutes you're going to get, but be ready for that situation when it arrives?
It's not very tough because in practice I work hard, just waiting on my opportunity. And it's unfortunate I had to come in the way of Ethan getting hurt, but I know what I can do, and I'm ready to step up at any time.
Can you remember a game winner like that you've ever had in your career, high school, or somewhere else before tonight?
No, I only had one chance before in high school, and I missed it. So it's my first ever game-winning shot.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. You guys can head back to the locker room, and we'll open it up to questions for Coach now.
Thank you.
See y'all up there. Nobody wants to talk to me.
Coach, I kind of asked them about that, just the belief that you guys have in the locker room right now. It's been a couple times you've been down by 11, and each time you kind of come back and be able to make it closer, like tonight, kind of come back and win.
This last month, Joe, has been a very good month for us. We're 6 of the last 8, and those 2 losses were to UTA at UTA and to Little Rock at Little Rock. And, both teams, Little Rock just hit us hard at the beginning of the game, and then we scratched and clawed, and I think we pulled it within three with a minute and a half of the game. And the same thing with UTA. They kind of opened up a lead with about 5 minutes to go in the first half, and we went down 11, and they came back and scratched and clawed. And, you know, we're using that Texas, what we call Texas press, and trying to get our guys going with it. And it's helped us some as far as strategy. That's been a help. But I just think that, you know, Kavin talked about it. You know, we've done some growing up. And, you know, he's right. I've talked about it a lot. You know, you guys got to believe in the system, believe in each other, and not think that it's all up to you to win the game. Obviously, in a situation like that at the end of the game, Bobby, you got to knock it down, and he did. And there's a place for that. But, you know, I'm asking him to be more patient on offense, yet I want him to push the ball more off a rebound or off a turnover. But if I've been preaching, hey, push the break, but if it's not there, let's pull it out and be patient. And I've asked them to really trust the defense, and they've done that. And we've out-rebounded a few teams more than we have been in this last 8 games. Also,
What'd you kind of draw up on that last play there at the timeout before, you know, Bobby's shot?
that was not a drawn-up play. We were trying to get OJ to come off of a what we call horns play, and he found Bobby. And, you know, so give some credit to OJ finding an open man, and then give more credit to Bobby hitting a difficult shot.
They referenced it. Do you know about the status of Ethan looking forward?
We don't know yet. We're afraid he might have a concussion because that guy hit him pretty hard. And I just hope I hope he feels better about it. I mean, we're going to check it out, but, you know, if he can't go, he can't go. And, you know, we'll give Bobby a shot if Ethan can't go. But what I'd worry about is Ethan's worked so hard. He's a senior. You'd love for him to finish his career playing, not sitting on the bench watching.
You referenced it earlier with Malcolm or even, you know, Bobby tonight. I mean, you got some big contributions from some guys that maybe in past games haven't contributed as much, you know, at least on the scoreboard or on the score sheet's concerned.
Yeah, no, that's correct. You know, we had, you know, Malcolm McCray has been very up and down for us, and so has KJ Malvo. Now, Anthony has been getting, you know, some quality minutes, and Bobby's been getting, you know, around 10 because there's been some games where Ethan's had just great games, and when he does, I don't want to pull him out except to give him a rest here and there. But you know, with Ethan getting injured, we gave Bobby a good shot, and he really, you know, answered the bell. Did a great job tonight.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Okay,
Congratulations.
thank you, guys.
This time we're joined by the head coach from Georgia State, Ron Hunter. Coach Hunter, if you could start off with a brief opening statement, please.
Well, first of all, congratulations to Texas State. Coach did a great job in the second half, and it's a good win for them. This game was a story of our season. The ups and downs, long scoring droughts, you know, a poor second half, so just kind of a story of our season. But I want to congratulate Texas State, and we'll move on. And I thought some of our young guys did a nice job. I was kind of really impressed with our young people. You know, they're going to be pretty good. We got to get some pieces around them, though. But just got to learn from this and get back here. We've had some great memories and great moments in this tournament. And so you have the ups and the downs, and so you build from this and get back here next year and see what we can get done.
Go with questions for Coach.
Coach, what led to the scoring droughts tonight?
Some things, some of them I won't get into, but you've seen us all year. Kind of the same thing that hampered us all year. You know, you know, bad turnovers, just bad decisions. You know, and whenever we do that, you know, we you know, guard play wasn't, you know, what it should have been in the second half. And but I mean, this is a microcosm of our season right here. I mean, this last 40 minutes was a microcosm of our year.
What did you tell the defense to key on that game-winning three-pointer? What were they looking for?
Yeah, we didn't want to. We said let's not give up a three, and we kind of what we call have our fence around a 3-point line, and 2 guards didn't communicate with each other and guarded the same guy, and you know, they made the extra pass and hit it. But again, it shouldn't have came down to the play, even the play before that. You know, the missed block out on the free throw line. We had a defense call when you know, the one kid's made 1 3. Robinson's made 1 3 in his career, and he hits it on a pretty big time there. So, but we wanted to make sure that Tilbury didn't get that three or Montalvo didn't get a three up. And so I think they just kind of two guys ran at their best player.
Can you just kind of put a finger on just the issue this season? It just seemed like chemistry was never there.
Yeah, we've some different things, and we talked about our point guard play wasn't up to standard, and like we've had in the past, and so you've got to have great point guard play. We just didn't have that. We had some guys that were playing a position that weren't true points, and that's what really showed today. It was hard for us to kind of get in the rhythms. I've said before, it's like not having a quarterback. And so you're trying to do some different things, and we got to make sure we fix that. That's the number one priority for us, and in the spring here, we got to fix that.
What's the biggest thing you lose from Shipes and Kreider and Kavin now just being their final game in the program?
Well, they're good kids. They're great defensive players, and that's why we're a great defensive team. Those guys, they won 80 games in this program, as we've said before. That's when you walk into a program and you win 80 games, you win an NIT, and you win a game in the NCAA tournament. It's a pretty good career. You're not going to always have years like we've had. We lost some really good players last year, and we got a lot of young guys that we played that I think are going to be good players. We got some guys sitting out there going to be good, but it's a process of building programs. I mean, this is you have seasons like this. The fortunate part was a winning season, so I guess one thing I can look at and say we had a winning season. But when you lose a Ryan Harrell, an RJ, and a Kurt, and a Ryan Green, and we knew this was going to be kind of rebuilding year for us. The only thing that caught us off guard was the whole point guard play, and so that's something we got to handle. We got a ton of guys coming back. We got some guys sitting out. We already had a great recruiting class, so we'll get ourselves back to this championship game next year.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.